Hey, this is Mitch from SB Coders, and today I'm going to be showing you part 2 in our iPhone SDK series. This tutorial is going to cover view controllers. It's going to go a little bit into view controllers, and view switching is primarily the focus of this one. Pretty core skill, but also one of the most essential, getting different views across the screen to the user. So I'm going to jump right into this. We're going to be using the same project that we did last time. So yeah, we'll just build off that for now. If you guys remember, it was the Hello World project, and all it did was push a button and you get Hello World. So the things we're going to need to do for this is, first thing, we're going to need to add our new view, or view controller. So we're just going to click a new file, and then we're going to click UI view controller subclass and make sure that zib is checked, and it's the only thing that's checked. Click next and name it whatever you want. I'm going to name mine VC2 for view controller 2. Finish, and you see that these things are added. I'm going to drag my view controller into resources just for organizational purposes. Let's write the code first. Usually that's a good way to do it. We're going to need a new action. We'll just call it show VC2 for show view controller 2. Let's add that. The first thing we need to do, though, is in our implementation file, our M file for Hello World View Controller, we need to import the second class, the second view controller for the view controller 2 that we made, so we can reference it later. Let's make that new action that we just declared show VC2, and this, all we're going to do for this is we're going to go VC2, the class that we just made, and we're going to make an instance of VC2 and call it view2 equals VC2 alloc. It's like allocate a space in memory for this object, and then init with nib name or xib name. That's what it should say, but I guess Apple didn't get around to updating these names yet. It's the name of the class we made, so just VC2. And we're not going to be passing anything into bundle this for this time around, so leave that like that is, just like that. And we're going to add a little effect to it to make it look cool. We're going to go view2 dot model transition style equals a UI model transition style. I'm going to use flip horizontal. You can use any one of them. There's like 3 for model view controllers like this. And then we're just going to tell ourselves, or the class we're in, to present the model view controller view2, and we do want to animate it, so pass yes into that. And now we need to skip over into the view controller 2 header file, and we are going to add an action to go back to the previous view. Oops. In our implementation, we're just gonna make a quick little action for that. It's really quick, actually. It's go back, and then all we need to pass to this is self. So the class we're in is to dismiss model view controller animated. Yes, and that will animate dismissal of the view. So save that, and all of our coding is done. Now let's go into our Hello World view controller, the first one we did originally, and we're just going to very easily just add another button here that when we click, it'll show our second view. So what are actions tied to. Just type VC2 in here. We'll connect this right now. Show VC2 and touch up inside. If you remember, that's usually the one we want to use. Save this, and now we want to open the VC2 zib and design this so we know it's switched, and add a button for going back. Just like that. Connect this to the action we made. Touch it up inside just like usual, and we'll add, we don't need any code for this, we'll just add a label to let us know that we're on VC2. Save that, and let's run this. That should be all that we really need. The push me function from the last tutorial still works, just still says hello world, and if we press VC2, you'll see that it flips over to our second view, and if we click go back, it flips back over to our first. So it's a nice little flip transition there. I said that you could use a different transition if you wanted to. For the preset transitions, there's about 3 or 4, I think. You just go back here and change this line, like there's a cover vertical, which is the default one. If you don't specify any animation, it will automatically do this one, so it just kind of slides up. And then there's also cross dissolve, which is pretty much just like a fade in, fade out kind of thing. Just kind of fades in. For I like when I'm using just model view controllers, I like using the flip. I think it looks the best. And you can get into writing your own transitions, like for your views. I might cover that a little bit in a different tutorial. That takes some knowledge of animations and stuff, and not quite there yet, but we will get there. Don't worry. That is really it for this tutorial. Just hope you guys benefited from this. Just trying to show you guys how to switch between some views. Until next time, happy coding.